There we go. Happy Sunday, you guys. So I had to check my calendar. For those of you that aren't keeping track of days, it's already July 19th. I feel like we just started July. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Now, the good news is it's a long month. We have until July 31st for all of the amazing, wonderful things that are going to happen with goals to happen. So that's the first thing, is a long month is good. It's amazing what that one extra day does when you are running a business from home with network marketing. I'm really, really, really excited to share with you tonight. I will tell you, I got a little bit of a nudge from an awesome team member who was like, hey, if you haven't talked about this in a while, I would love for you to share your 2 cents on this. And it was very helpful because you guys know I'm never at a loss for words. But anytime I can share something specific or direct that I feel like maybe is something that I underestimate that I do all the time or I think about all the time, and it might be something that I can help kind of paint a vision for you guys, I am all about that. So tonight we are going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to attempt to officially share my screen and give you guys just a little bit of a presentation, and I hope that it's something that is helpful for you. And it's something that I am going to honestly tell you guys, I vision cast and do vision work daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. When I did a little video last night just on my business page, and it was just talking about what successful people do. And I want you guys to know that I'm in a constant state of reflecting, evaluating, and processing. And a lot of that involves focusing on where I want to be and what my goal is, what I need my vision to be so that I can kind of move forward. So in doing some mapping for some really big goals for some team members and talking about vision, like I said, I got a little bit of a nudge and a prompting that this might be something that would be helpful and beneficial for you guys as well. So hang tight while I share my screen. And I am going to start with, okay, I don't know why that's there. I need you guys to tell me if you can see. Can you guys see that? We're good? Okay, perfect. So the first things first, I have learned that when I find a coach or a mentor or somebody that has helped me with something, I'm going to give them credit. Okay, so the switch that got flipped for me was when I went to a vision casting weekend seminar in Dallas with Leslie Zann. And she is just a great generic trainer. But when she started talking about vision and vision casting, it reinforced what I had already done way back when I share with you guys about, you know, buying the blue dress because I was going to be a Sapphire at the convention, hanging that blue dress up on my office door and looking at that dress every day until I hit that vision or until I hit that goal. And it was the vision of what that blue dress meant for this. But I want you guys to start thinking about these things. And rather than like trying to put it in the chat and type it up, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to share my screen and rock and roll and go for it. I want you guys to think about this. Okay. This is related to, I want you guys to know, yes, we are on Team Momentum. This is a network marketing Plexus business call. But I want you guys to all know that you can't go wrong if you apply this to every area of your life, okay? Personal, physical, spiritual, health, relationships, marriage, finances. Okay, this can apply. When you learn to train your brain and do vision work, this is something that can be so key. So this is just kind of a general overview introduction. So I want you guys to think about it. Vision engages your heart, your mind, and your spirit as you bring it to fruition. A vision gives your everyday life significance and meaning. A vision is fun, invigorating, and breathes new life into your journey. A vision allows you to release unexpressed desires. A vision drives your discipline to take action. I don't know if y'all need to screenshot that or you can just come back to the recording and copy it down. A vision drives your discipline to take action. I think there's a Bible verse that says, without vision, the people perish. That this right here leads to that. A vision keeps you connected to your deepest desires and keeps your hopes alive. A compelling vision is written. It's a written description of the life that you want to live at a certain time in the future. It's a snapshot of something that you want so badly that you are willing to move mountains, take risks, and stay in motion to see it becoming a reality. Okay, so I want you guys to know and understand that's kind of the introduction. And this was actually an email. I'll see if you guys, if this is still available. It was an email capture where I put in my email and I got this amazing 4-day training around vision work. I also bumped up a full training that I did on this at a Monday night meeting years ago, and it's on our team page that I bumped up. So this was just kind of the introduction for where we're going to go with the call tonight. So I wanted to share with you guys, we are all on a journey, okay? So you said yes to Plexus, and this could have been for a health journey. Most of you joined Plexus just like I did. You wanted to get some health and wellness products. You wanted to identify and address a pain or struggle, something in your life, whether it was weight loss, whether it was gut health issues, whether it was skin issues. There are so many things that people come to Plexus for, okay? So your journey is your journey. And like I said, I started because I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. I had no idea that these products were gonna absolutely change my health as far as my tummy issues, my headaches, all of the things. But I started to drink slim because I wanted to get back in my skinny jeans, okay? You're here for whatever it is that your journey is, okay? But I want you to think about something. 10 years ago, if you had told me, Sarah, you are going to retire from your 12-hour night shifts as your career as a registered nurse, you are going to work completely from home, you are going to build a business from your cell phone while you are pregnant and growing a third baby, and then while you are trying to raise 3 small boys at home. You are not only going to meet your nursing salary, you are going to exceed it, and then you are going to double, triple, and quadruple it, which then exceeds your husband's income as a master's degree certified registered nurse anesthetist. If you had told me that, I would have told you you're crazy. And I would have told you that there was no dream, vision, hope, or goal out there that could have set me on the path that I am today. July 19th, 2020. But here's what you need to know. I had a teeny tiny baby vision. I said, you know what? What if I could fit in those jeans that make me feel better about myself? That's where I started, you guys. What if I could lose 10 pounds? That is where this entire journey started for me. And then when I hit that goal, I thought to myself, what if a few girls at work could try these products too? Because I'm feeling amazing. I lost some weight. My tummy issues started to resolve. I didn't have to take any medications for migraines. My vision started to, it's like my foot got in the door and that door cracked open. And then I started to see a little bit more about the possibilities of what this journey could be. I want you to think about right now, if you knew that you couldn't fail, what would your goal be? Do you want to just get your products for the cheapest price? Because that's where I started. Do you want to know how to sign somebody up because you want to be able to share and invite them on this journey? Maybe you want to learn about how to make this a business. Where you are and where you want to be, there's no right or wrong. And I want you to know that I started small. And after we get done with this call tonight, I hope that you can see that it's okay to dream and that it's okay to answer this question. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would your goal be? I don't know if you guys can see that. That's me over there making a goofy face in that white dress. That's me on the front row of a convention with Plexus of over 10,000 people at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. And I want you guys to know that I did not know that being introduced to this journey, I would step into God-given strengths and abilities that had never been uncovered before. I didn't know that I was an extreme extrovert that thrives on getting to know people, and that actually, when presented with an opportunity to step on stage in front of 10,000 people and talk and teach and train about how I'm learning and growing, that would be something that would excite me. So I want you to know that on your plexus journey, you might be thinking, I just wanted to get my products for a really good price. Or I just want you to teach me how to find 3 to 5 friends who can use my referral link so that I can make enough so that I can pay for my products. When you joined the last few months for $9.95, I want you to know that you got your own back office. You got this is if you log into your back office, you have a virtual office, you have a full ready system waiting there to help you with resources, with training, all kinds of stuff. So if you are brand new on this call, I want you to know it's okay to dream big, and it's okay to start saying, you know what, maybe it would be nice if I could go on a trip, if I could earn something, if I could win something. I hear about this leaders retreat. It's great. We have the tools and the training to help you to get where you want to be. I'm going to skip over some of this. This is just an overview of your back office, and this PowerPoint is actually in your back office. But I want you to know that for me, convincing my husband that this was something that I needed to give time and energy to, I was like, you know what if we could just buy stuff from ourselves for the cheapest price, and then maybe I could earn a little bit on those sales so that he won't be mad at me and so that we can keep taking these supplements. So I want you to know that you're in the right place, and that sometimes you can just redirect some of your spending while you're on this journey for products that you maybe were buying from other places. I wanted to pull this up to let you guys know that as a Plexus ambassador, so here's the deal. I did not realize that I had a turnkey opportunity, a business, to be able to earn an income and provide for my family. It took me 7 months to go silver, and that's signing my mom, my husband without him knowing, and then a total stranger that my upline, Amy, said, here you go, because it's been 7 months. When you become a Plexus ambassador, you are given the vehicle and the platform to dream as big as you want to. And this vision work that we're going to talk about tonight, I want you to know that you are in the right place at the right time with the right products. We have absolutely amazing products, you guys. And when I joined, we had the breast check kit, we had the breast cream, which turned into the body cream, and then we had just launched Slim. And now this line of products is helping people's dreams come true with being able to offer quality products that are changing lives, that are giving amazing testimonials on our journey to what we want to dream big for. So that's a really good thing. So here's where I want to kind of focus a little bit of time on. I don't know if you guys know, but as you become a product of the product and then passionately start to share, use that referral link, earn a few bonuses, there are some things along the way that you guys can help as far as vision casting. I know for a fact that there are people in our company who joined because they heard that they could win a $2,000 shopping spree at Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's, depending on where we go. Now, how many people on this call would like to be handed a gift card with $2,000 loaded on it and to be told you have 3 hours to go blow this money? How many? I don't know about you. Yes, very good. There are some things when you become a Plexus ambassador, you will be able to set goals for things that would not happen as a registered nurse, that would not happen as a nurse anesthetist, that would not happen as a teacher, that would not happen punching a time clock. There are opportunities with Plexus to get to live and experience things that are absolutely mind-blowing and sometimes that are just fun. Okay, so when I earned the first shopping spree, it was a $5,000 shopping spree at Bloomingdale's in New York City. A limo picked us up from the Plaza Hotel, and we were escorted down. They closed the whole place down, and we got our own chance to shop with that gift card. It was actually the month that I went diamond. I don't know if you can see that. So I got a diamond ring, and then I got my Louis Vuitton purse, and then some other clothes and some high thread count sheets and all these good things. And to walk through a store and say, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm spending Plexus money that I earned and it's not coming out of my pocket. That was something that was just so surreal to me, but it was just something that I was like, I cannot believe this is my life right now. So you have an opportunity to have Plexus reward you with gifts. And I don't even know, you guys, I was just going through mail and I found all of my Consistency Club stuff for this month. I don't know about you. There's not very many places in life that I get pretty shiny cards telling me that I'm wonderful and congratulations on being consistent. Getting recognized and just being a part of a community and a culture where we're recognized for sharing and doing amazing things is just something that is so fun and so exciting. So I wanted to show you that. Just for the rewards and trips. But now what we're going to do for real is I'm going to find one more thing that I had pulled up. This is tiny, you guys. I don't know if I can make this bigger. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay, so oh, my screen sharing is paused. I wonder why it's saying that. Hold on. There. Oh, well, it's not going to let me make it big. Darn. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here for right now. I want you guys to think for a minute. When you guys hear, use your referral link and you can grab 3 friends, and then that's going to get you your first bonus level for July. That's your first rank of silver. And I will never forget when I told my husband, I said, listen, maybe this will just be some fun play money on the side. Maybe this will be an opportunity for me to be able to do a few things and I won't have to worry about, taking time out of taking money out of the family budget. So when I heard that just by grabbing 3 friends, I could make, I don't know, around $300 to $500 a month, that was something that was so fun and exciting for me, because that was going to Hobby Lobby or some of those, getting my brand new Erin Condren planner. It's not a cheap planner, but it's nice to be able to have $60 that you can spend where it's not going to break the bank. So for me, that was just kind of like that extra money. But I want to ask you guys right now, looking at this chart, would $300 to $500 be something that could impact your family? Is that something that you're thinking right now? That's a medical bill, an electric bill and a water bill? Is that something that's just enough on my credit card bill that I'm stressed out where I'm paying extra interest because I can't get that paid off and paid down fast enough? I want you to think right now, what if this Plexus journey could change everything? And what if you could start focusing and dreaming and setting that vision for what could $300 to $500 a month do for my family? And then I want you to start thinking about gold. Okay, so gold is the next level, and that is where 20 people have joined you on this journey. I am going to turn it really quick to gallery. Monica, I'm not sure if you meant to raise your hand.
We're not seeing the income chart at all, Sarah.
It's not showing up.
It's like a blank. It's like a blank. It's gray, and then at the top you can see pictures, but there's nothing there.
We were seeing it earlier, and then you switched to another screen. So
I pulled it up under screen share, and then it told me that my screen share was paused. So I'm just gonna I'll drop those in the in the comments of the recording or in the team page of you guys have all seen the average income chart and all that good stuff. So basically, a silver ambassador, the average income is $396 a month. Okay, so that's the average. So $300 to $500. I'll pull it up really quick just so I can have it for you guys, so I can say it. That's so weird. Just so when I'm talking about it. So if you were to spell that out, that's actually about $3,000 a year. Okay, so for $3,000 a year, that really is something that could be, something that could really help your family out. Gold is that next level, and the average income chart based on the Plexus income disclosure is $10,000 a year. For a lot of people, that's a side part-time job where they are leaving their home and they're adding that extra work because they need to be able to contribute to their family, right? 20 people on your levels 1, 2, and 3. So that's you grabbing a few friends and them grabbing a few friends, okay? Senior gold is the rank where I want you guys to start thinking $21,000 a year. When I started my nursing career, I think I was making $13 an hour. I'll have to add that out for what the hours were when I first started. But when I hit that first goal of I want to be able to fit in my skinny jeans and lose a few pounds, check that off. The next one was I want some fun money so my husband doesn't get mad at me, right? Check. I checked that off. My next goal, I actually retired from the hospital when I was a gold ambassador. My next goal was, what if I could set a goal and cast a vision for matching my nursing salary? Would it be possible? What could happen in my life if I was able to match my college degree career job? And gold is where I started to see that was going to be a possibility. But senior gold, the average income is $21,000 a year. And you guys have to hear me and know that anything is possible. And when you start to think about what that could mean for your family, there's another post that somebody had made, and I copied and typed out some of this. We just had payday not too long ago, last week. And when you see, okay, what could a Plexus income do? So these were some of the answers. My Plexus commission check was able to pay for tuition and books for school. Feeling so very blessed. Just got my Plexus check, blessed to be able to pay our family's car payment this month. Oh my gosh, I just got my check. We're able to pay for 2 brand new laptops for our older kids for school, for my husband to finish with a license that he needs for work, all school supplies for 5 kiddos. I was actually able to redo my room for my oldest son for his 14th birthday, and then it covered our bills, including our mortgage. You guys, I want you to think about this for a second. Have you ever taken the time to say, what if? What if this is the answer to what I had been praying for? What if setting a goal and casting a vision and then just taking those baby steps, because those stepping stones are the steps on your journey that can lead to bigger and more amazing things. I want you to think about Ruby. Ruby ambassadors, the average income is $32,000 a year. That's a full-time teaching salary. Somebody who goes to work every single day and teaches in a classroom, comes home and grades papers, does all the essay reading on the weekends, all of the things. I want you to think about the time for dollars that is traded for somebody with a salary of $32,000 a year. And think about what would being a Ruby ambassador mean for you and your family. Somebody else wrote, today I turned in my notice, my 2-week notice in full. I will now be a full-time wife, a full-time mom, full-time sharing Plexus with others from home. This has allowed our family to travel and for more family time together. We are so grateful and super excited for the adventure. Thank you, Plexus. What about the little things? I was able to pamper myself, manicure, pedicure, and getting my hair done. And then surprised my husband by being able to pay for dinner out with my bonuses. Such a blessing. What this means for me, my commission check means I'm less worried about having to come up with money for unexpected bills, not knowing how I'm going to be able to pay them. My commissions, including bonuses, covered last month's car note and all of my family's groceries for the entire month. Someone else put, you know what, my raise allowed me to pay for all of my products and to pay for my bills this month, as well as pay off debt that was wearing on me. Y'all, I could go on and on and on. Senior Ruby, I need you guys to hear this. Senior Ruby, $55,000 a year is the annual income. Senior Ruby, you guys, that is a place where I want you to know, if you have a degree, if you don't have a degree, if you have a master's degree, wherever you are, whatever God has placed you on a path for in this life, it's good and it's wonderful, and there's no right or wrong, right? But as a Senior Ruby ambassador, is that where a plan B can maybe become a plan A? Is that where you were thinking and hoping and dreaming that you did not have to have that second job or have a husband that works overtime? Is that an opportunity for you to say you can, drop something so that you can start adjusting your priorities more for your family, for your kids, for whatever it is your hopes and dreams are, to finally take vacations, maybe to do some of the extra things? I don't know about you, but how many of y'all have somebody who dances, right? Dance recitals. I see Keitra saying Senior Ruby changed my life. Travel baseball, kids that do dance recitals. Senior Ruby is a really good place to be because that's not cheap. All of that stuff that comes along with all of that. It allows that cushion, that margin. Emerald is where you start talking about six-figure incomes. As an Emerald ambassador, the annual average income is $115,000 a year. There's a lot of people with a lot of school and education that $115,000 a year compares to. And I have to tell you, when I hit Emerald the same month as my mom, we were like, what's happening? What's going on right now? Now, for you, Emerald might be financial freedom. It might be the free trip to Hawaii. And I will never be able to put into words the smells, the sounds, the sights. When I stepped off the plane in Maui, the experience, the opportunity, the overwhelming feeling of abundant blessing is something that I want each and every one of you to experience. A free trip on Plexus's paycheck, you will be spoiled, you will be wined and dined. There is nothing like a trip to Hawaii with Plexus. And sometimes that needs to be the vision. That needs to be the dream. You know what? There are so many Emeralds who never could afford a honeymoon, who never could afford a vacation, who never could afford a luxury like getting on a plane and flying across to Hawaii, enjoying not just an Airbnb or a little Roach Motel, a 5-star resort like nothing you have ever experienced in your entire life. Put it on your vision board, you guys. It is something to hope for and dream for and work for because it's absolutely amazing. Now, second only to a Hawaii trip is when you walk into a Lexus dealership and they tell you to go pick out a car with leather interior and you get behind it and you're literally terrified to drive it home because you have never experienced luxury like Lexus gives you. And I'm not even kidding. I legit was like, by the time I got home driving my Lexus home from New Orleans to Slidell, I couldn't feel my arms because I had been gripping the steering wheel so tight. It was absolutely the most overwhelming. It was just incredible. And if you're sitting here and saying, you know what, I need a car, a free Lexus is a really good place to get a free car, okay? I'm just going to tell you. Give the kid that needs to drive your old junker, and you get yourself a free Plexus Lexus. Okay? And it's okay to have that on your dream board. The vision, what you have for your focus and your vision in your dream, there's no right or wrong. If you're working all out to change lives because you want to go shopping at Bloomingdale's, bring it on. If you're working and getting into action daily and doing your IPA and changing lives, sharing products because you want to go to Hawaii, bring it on. There is nothing wrong with that. If you are saying, I need my plan B to be a plan A because my husband works 3 jobs or I'm working and leaving my kids, bring it on. Whatever it is, that go back and read those statements from the beginning of this call. Whatever it is that fuels you, that ignites you, that wakes you up and gets you going, it's okay. Put it on your vision board and then do the action and do the work to get there. Sapphire, when I hit Emerald, I was like, I'm good. Life is good here. I had to find a new reason to continue my journey. Sapphire, average income, $208,000 a year. I literally struggled with, what would I do with that money? Like, is it okay to earn that much money? I literally wrestled with those feelings of scarcity versus abundance for what would I do if I actually hit Sapphire and started earning an income like that. And that's when God put on my heart, you know what? You're going to make more so you can give more. I'm going to bless your business so you can bless other people. I am going to give you the opportunity to use Plexus as a vehicle so you can build an orphanage, so you can give cars away, so you can be completely debt-free so that money never becomes an issue that holds you back from being able to live a life that you are destined to live. You all deserve greatness. You all deserve to have all of the blessings and abundance coming to you. And I don't want you ever to self-sabotage yourself, to hold yourself back and say, I can't imagine earning that much money. I can't dream of being a Sapphire. I would be happy just being a Ruby. Think big. Dream big. Allow your brain to go there because it's possible. And until you allow your brain to go there, you're not going to get there. You're not. I want you to think about, my watch is telling me to breathe and calm down. I want you to think about, and this is what it was for me. When John was working call and nights and holidays and weekends, and I was like, this is great. I'm an Emerald, but my husband's never home and I've got these 3 kids who are driving me crazy. What do I need to do? We set that big, huge goal for, guess what? At Sapphire, you can go part-time. You can tell them, no thanks, I don't want to take call. You can tell them, no thanks, I'll go home without pay, and you can let somebody else pick up that shift. We shifted our vision. We started dreaming bigger. We reset our focus and our goals, and then we kept on going. And from there, it was a short hop, skip, and a jump to diamond with the average income of $462,000 a year. I am just going to let that sit with you guys because that is where you unlock unlimited potential. That is where the opportunity for possibility to just explode. Now, again, if you are on this call and you're saying to yourself, I don't want Plexus to be my career and I don't want to set a goal for diamond, that's okay. That's okay. I'm telling you, one, that everybody's allowed to have their own journey, okay? That's the first thing. 2, I want you to know that I started with the bitty baby hope and dream. I started out so small, and every time that door of possibility opened a little more, I was like, okay, I see it. I can do it. What would happen if we opened the door just a little bit more? And I had to learn how to vision cast. I had to learn how to let my brain wander to the possibilities of complete abundance and the possibilities of what's Alexis going to feel like, smell like, be like, driving around town in a big GX 460. It's amazing. And it's okay that it's amazing. What's it going to be like to say, I'm going on my 9th all expense paid trip to Hawaii where I'm going to be spoiled and wined and dined? It's okay to push for that and want that and dream that. I need every single one of you to answer the question, what if? What if this could change everything? What if Emerald was a thing? I want you to answer that question honestly for you as a wife, a mom, a student, a single person, wherever you are in your life. What if this is the opportunity that could change everything? And then when you answer that, you guys, I could go on and on and on and on with all of the stuff that's on here. When we were able to snowball our debt and pay off everything, including our mortgage, I cannot even tell you the weight that was lifted. The things that, I mean, the financial crisis that so many people are in now with everything going on in the world and unexpected job loss, I want you guys to know that if you show up, if you do the work, the vision casting, if you think about and let your mind dream to the possibilities, and then you get going with the work of the mapping and the plan for how it's going to happen, it will happen. Now, are there roadblocks along the way? Absolutely. Are there stumbling blocks along the way? Absolutely. Are there times where it feels like it's not going to happen? Absolutely. And that's a plateau or a resting place or a boulder or whatever you want to call it, a speed bump. And that's where you say, what book do I need to read? Who do I need to reach out to? Who can coach me or mentor me, pastor through this? I have had so many times in my journey where I was like, it's not happening. I'm not moving. I don't know what I'm going to do to get to the next level. And I didn't just sit there and woe is me myself at that stopping point. I was like, okay, I'm supposed to learn something here. This is a pause. This is an intermission. This is an opportunity for me to reflect and readjust, just like I talked about in my video about the slight edge, shift back on course a little bit, say, okay, what is it that's off a little bit? Where do I need to focus, reshift a little, and then get back to work. Okay, so I need you guys to say to yourself, I am committing to allow my brain to dream. And then I want you to take it all in. What would it be like if your husband didn't have to work overtime or a second job? What would it feel like if you didn't have to set your alarm and go to work? What are those things? And when I started to say, oh my gosh, like it's so ingrained in my brain, the feeling in the pit of my stomach when I would pull into the hospital parking lot and wonder to myself, how many patients am I going to have? How sick are they going to be? What doctor is on call and who's going to give me a hard time tonight? All of these things. And I would get physically nauseous walking to the time clock. And then we would all stand at the time clock and wait for it to be our shift and punch in, right? And then we would go get report. When I started to allow myself to dream about not having to go to work anymore, I will tell you guys, I loved my career. I adored being a nurse, welcoming new life into this world. There's nothing like it. I had the opportunity to deliver 4 babies on my own just because the doctor didn't get there. Like, there is nothing like it. And I will never trade that for the world. But I believe that was that was just like step one. That was phase one of what God had for me. And that was just a platform that was preparing me for the next thing in my life. So I want to know, where are you? And if you aren't where you want to be, I want you to dream big and say, where do I want to be and how am I going to get there? And then I want you to know that it's a conscious, intentional, proactive decision to say, I'm going to dream, I'm going to cast a vision, I'm going to take the next step forward in my life. And Plexus can be that opportunity that can provide the vehicle for where I'm driving. I'm driving in a free Plexus Lexus is pretty darn amazing. Okay. So tonight, I know I went a little bit over and I wasn't fussing at you. I'm almost done, baby. I want you guys to think about Where am I? And then I want you to think about, where do I want to be? And then I want you to listen. Do you have voices in your head that are saying you don't deserve to be there? Do you have voices saying, oh, that'll never happen to you? Do you have things that are holding you back? I want you to push all of those aside. And I'm telling you, when I did this vision work with Leslie, she put on some, good old yoga mood music. She said, we're going to take an hour, and you're going to take a pen, and you're going to take a notebook, and you're going to write out your life, what it is at the end of the year, what it is at the end of 5 years, what it looks like at the time. Write it out like it already happened. I'm a diamond ambassador. I'm giving to this charity. I'm completely debt-free. Write it out like it's already part of your life. And then I want you to name it and claim it and believe it. And then we are going to get to work. Okay? But half of the work, 80% of the work, I would venture to say 99% of the work is you having to know what you want and where you want to go and cast that vision and do the research. Y'all, go to I'm going to try one more time to share my screen. Go to the, let's see. This is the recognition. Oh, this is, if you go to recognition.plexusworldwide.com, if you need help dreaming, I want you to go look through this catalog of, there's all your pins. When you promote, you're going to get a pin. There's if you earn silver stars, which is an amazing thing if you want to set a goal for that. Let's earn a trip. I want you guys, set a goal for Leaders Retreat, because a free trip to Leaders Retreat is amazing. If you've been to Leaders Retreat, comment below on the Facebook page about how much fun it was. That was the cruise where we all dressed in white. It was amazing. Or maybe you're going to hit weekly leaderboard, which is huge and fun and amazing. Here's the jewel level, when they start just giving you so many gifts and prizes you don't know what to do with. You get a necklace. That's a genuine diamond necklace that you get when you hit diamond. Or she's picking up her Lexus. There's amazing cars to choose from. Let yourself flip through this book. Go to my Facebook page and go to all of my Maui and Hawaii photo albums. Flip through those pictures. One of the pools that we went to for one of the diamond trips a few years ago was like rated top 10 resort ever on travel something or other. It keeps coming up on Instagram for one of the top places to be. I'm like, I swam in that pool. I took pictures right there where that resort's telling us we need to go. Flip through here. When you're Sapphire, they send you this luggage. This luggage, you can push it with a finger and it literally rolls the airport by itself. It's the most amazing luggage ever. You can pick a tennis bracelet, or she's got the diamond stud earrings, or men can pick a Rolex. This is the diamond destination. It's always at amazing, wonderful places. Let yourself dream. One of the diamonds took their tennis bracelet to get appraised because they wanted to add it to their insurance. I think it appraised for over $15,000. Y'all, they're not playing. It's pretty amazing. I have mine locked in a jewelry box. I'm scared to wear it. Let your brain, there's for men if you want a big diamond ring. Convention, being on stage, whatever it is that you feel like is something that ignites your passion and fuels you and motivates you to go out and make that call, to start that three-way chat, to do that wellness event. And look, building a legacy. And that's where a lot of us are. That's where a lot of us are dreaming. What would this mean for my kids? What would this mean for my grandkids? What does this mean for our 51 kids in our orphanage in India that we support every single month with our business building bonuses? All of those things. Dream big and allow yourself to dream. And if you need help, I will send the pictures your way. Okay. Go to Flickr, FLICKR. It's the Yahoo photo sharing website. It's an app. And click Plexus Worldwide. You can literally go back and look at professional pictures from every single convention, Leaders Retreat, Emerald Extravaganza, and Diamond Destination. Thousands of pictures are uploaded, and you can insert yourself into that vision for wherever you want to be. Shopping sprees, it shows all of the pictures about the fashion shows and all of the things, okay? So that's your homework for this week, for tonight and tomorrow. And then guess what? It's game on. because we still have all the incentives for July. We still have open enrollment for July. We still have free shipping. We still have all of the things, and we are going to go out there and we are going to change lives. So if you don't have a vision, I need you to get a vision. If you have a baby vision and it's just getting started, I need you to kick that door open just a little bit bigger. If you need help for me to come busting through the door, who is that? Was that Chandler on Friends? Oh no, Kramer on Seinfeld. If you need me to be your Kramer on Seinfeld and bust open the door and tell you what your visions and dreams need to be, let me know and I'll kick that door down for you. And I see a few of you smiling because I've already kicked your doors down for you. I'm here for you. So that's all I've got. I know I was a little bit long-winded. You guys are absolutely amazing. I adore you all. Let's go kick some doors down and dream big and change lives. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
I love y'all.